In the new movie, Mercy, Pratt plays a man whose life changes in the most shocking way. He is not just fighting a normal court case. Instead, he is standing on trial in front of a judge that is not human, but an artificial intelligence. This idea alone makes the movie feel different, scary, and very real at the same time. The film is set in the near future, where technology controls almost every part of life. In this world, the justice system is no longer run by humans. Courts are handled by AI systems that promise to be faster, fairer, and free from emotions. But the movie asks an important question: can justice exist without humanity? Pratt's character is an ordinary man with a normal life. He has a family, a job, and dreams like everyone else. One day, he is accused of a serious crime that he says he did not commit. Before he even understands what is happening, he is taken into a courtroom ruled by a cold, emotionless AI judge. The AI judge does not look like a person. It appears as a digital presence, a voice, a screen, and a system that scans data in seconds. It studies Chris' face, body language, past records, online history, and even his emotions. Every word he says is analyzed. There is no room for mistakes. What makes the trial even more terrifying is that the AI does not care about excuses or emotions. It only believes in numbers, patterns, and probabilities. Chris' fear, pain, and confusion mean nothing to the machine. It only wants facts, or what it believes are facts. As the trial continues, Chris starts to realize that the system is not perfect. The AI uses old data, biased information, and flawed algorithms. Even a small mistake in the system can destroy a person's life. But how do you argue with a machine that thinks it is always right? The movie shows Chris trying to prove his innocence, but the rules keep changing. There is no human judge to look into his eyes and feel sympathy. There is no jury to understand his story. The AI decides everything: guilt, punishment, and even mercy. The title of the film, Mercy, becomes very important here. The AI system does not understand mercy. It does not understand forgiveness. It does not understand second chances. For the machine, people are just data points in a system. As pressure builds, Chris' character starts to break. He remembers moments from his past, his family, his mistakes, and his choices. These flashbacks help the audience understand that no human life can be reduced to a few lines of data. A person is more than numbers. Slowly, the movie turns into a fight between human emotion and machine logic. Chris is not just fighting for his freedom anymore. He is fighting for the idea that humans deserve to be judged by humans, not machines. The film also shows how society accepted this AI system without asking questions. People trusted technology because it promised safety and speed. But now, they are seeing the dark side, a world where technology has more power than people. One of the strongest messages of the movie is that technology is only as good as the people who create it. If humans put their biases, fears, and mistakes into machines, the machines will repeat them, without mercy. As the final decision comes closer, the tension becomes unbearable. Every second feels heavy. The AI judge prepares to give its verdict, and Chris knows that once it speaks, there is no going back. Without giving spoilers, the ending forces the audience to think deeply. It leaves us asking, do we want a future where machines decide our fate? Can justice exist without empathy? And what happens when humans give up control to technology? Pratt gives a powerful performance in Mercy. He shows fear, anger, hope, and helplessness in a very real way. His role makes us feel the pain of being unheard in a system that claims to be perfect. Mercy is not just a sci-fi thriller. It is a warning. It reminds us that while technology can help us, it should never replace human judgment. Because without empathy, mercy disappears, and justice becomes just another program. This movie stays with you long after it ends. It makes you look at AI, courts, and even your own phone differently. And that is what makes Mercy a truly powerful and unforgettable film. As the story moves forward, we also see how other people in this world are affected by the AI justice system. Small crimes lead to big punishments, and there is no space for apologies or explanations. The AI only sees results, not reasons. This makes people live in constant fear, knowing one wrong move can ruin their lives forever. The movie shows how lawyers have become almost useless in this future. They no longer argue with emotion or logic. Instead, they try to understand how the AI thinks, almost like playing a game with a machine. It feels cold and unnatural, and the human connection in court is completely gone. Chris Pratt's character begins to feel like he is trapped inside a machine, not a courtroom. The lights, screens, and digital voices make the trial feel more like a prison than a place for justice. The film uses dark colors and quiet sounds to make the audience feel his loneliness and fear. One powerful scene shows Chris trying to explain his feelings to the AI judge. He talks about regret, love, and hope. But the AI responds with numbers and probabilities. This moment clearly shows the difference between humans and machines. Humans feel, machines calculate. The movie also focuses on how technology watches everything. Cameras follow people, devices record conversations, and data is collected every second. Privacy does not exist anymore. Chris realizes that his own past, even things he forgot, is being used against him. As the trial continues, we see cracks in the AI system. The machine starts making decisions that seem unfair, even cruel. Some people in the system begin to question whether this is really justice or just control in the name of safety. The film quietly asks another important question: who controls the AI? Is it really neutral, or is someone behind the scenes shaping its decisions? This mystery adds more tension to the story and keeps the audience hooked. Chris' family also plays an emotional role in the movie. Their pain, fear, and hope remind us what is at stake. It is not just one man's life, it is the future of how society treats people. The movie also shows how people slowly stopped caring. They trust machines because it is easier than trusting humans. But when Chris stands up against the system, he becomes a symbol of resistance, a reminder that humans should not give up their voice.